First time, Adira saw the anger of Elsie. She wanted to say something, but Elsie walked away. Adira is serving the military. She has learned the art of defense and has won many medals in the competitions. She is courageous, highly skilled in martial arts, and an attractive person. Elsie is benevolent, calm, caring, and honest. Since no one is perfect, just like that, they have negative emotions. Adira is judgmental. She does not perceive things with a clear mind and has an aggressive nature. Elsie is not open to anyone. She never shares what she is feeling. Maybe because she never had anyone to rely on. She doesn't know how to say what's on her mind. Their weaknesses is the reason they never became friends in the first place. Elsie was sleeping and snoring. Even the maids were irritated by the sound of them. Sophie has been serving as the court lady of Elsie since she was 10 years old. Sophie can be called as a companion in Elsie's miserable life. Sophie brought the glass filled with water and sprinkled it on Elsie. She woke up and said, "I think you don't love your life, Sophie." "I stopped loving my life after I turned 10 years old." "Wait, that's when you started serving me." I said I started loving, not stopped loving. Elsie got ready and met with her father. He said, "I want you to meet someone today." Adira entered the room and bowed in front of the king and princess. "King of West Valley, you are the most talented and ferocious woman in my military. I want you to teach Elsie everything you know about defense. You have to begin her training from today." Elsie was unhappy after seeing Adira to be called and respected like that. Adira thanked the king for the warm welcome. Elsie had no choice but to agree to the training. Elsie is not the kind of girl who holds grudges against anyone. They agreed to never cross paths, but fate induced them to. Next day, Adira sent Sophie in Elsie's room to wake her up. After waiting for 10 minutes, she got furious and went into her room. Elsie was drooling and said, "Just go away before I murder her with my bare hands." Adira went right in front of her and put her index finger on Elsie's head and said, "You want to kill me? Go ahead and give it a shot." Elsie felt she was seeing right through the eyes of the demon, and before she would get burned with her anger, she said, "It was my subconscious murmuring. Just ignore me. I will get ready in 10 minutes, Adira." "Said 10?" Elsie replied. "You heard wrong. 5 minutes, I said 5. Elsie got ready and went to the practice room, where she saw Adira practicing with her sword. Elsie was astonished to see all the movements of Adira's body flowing with the sword. She had never seen any woman could look like this. Eyes burning with fire, hands and legs moving like water consistently, and ears tied behind waving with each turn she takes. Adira saw Elsie looking at her. She stopped and bowed to the princess. "I can't be your teacher without being harsh. I can't treat you indifferently just because of your position." "I understand." Adira said, "Okay, let's warm up first. Do stretching along with me." Elsie followed her movements. Then she was ordered to run. They both started running. Elsie said, "My father loves me the most, but he respects you more than me. We have only a 1-year age gap." Adira replied, Alcie, you don't like me, do you? It is because of me being a princess. I saw you many times being friendly to others, but you are always cold towards me. Alcie seemed surprised by her own question because she is not the kind of person who says what's in her mind. Adira, I'm being asked to train you, not to answer you. Alcie is stubborn when she has to. She stopped running and said, I didn't want to be authoritative, but if I am induced, I can be more aggressive and ferocious than you are. I didn't ask you, I'm giving you the order to tell me what it is that you hold a grudge against me. Adira, with a deep and angry voice, replied back, You wanna do this? Let's do this. My friend James came to play with you, and you mocked him for being poor and pushed him in the river. Because of you, he nearly died. I am well aware of the fact that social elites need to maintain fake faces, but this is absurd. You don't even acknowledge your own deeds for risking someone's life. Alcie put the hand on the shoulder of Adira and replied back with a harsh tone. I preferred you should have asked me before holding me responsible for the things I didn't do. I don't have the evidence to prove my innocence. It was good to know the reason behind your blind hatred. Alcie looked down and sighed, looking at Adira again in her eyes. Adira turned her head. Alcie removed her hands from her shoulder and left. Adira was speechless. Alcie walked away.